Okay, so before I start, I basically found a plume fossil in the last episode, so I'm back in Amberat Town to turn this back into a Pokemon. So let's quickly see what we get. We get a Toxicroak. Honestly, that could come in very handy. Toxicroak might be pretty nice to have. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a cut, and I will be back in Shallow City, and then we'll start the episode, so I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way through a reflection cave and arrived in Shallow City, and today we're going to be doing everything at the Tower of Mastery and challenging the gym. Now, before I start, I can update the team because I now have added Camazotz the Golbat to the team, and also, while I was doing my grinding, I got Pokeros, which will obviously be very helpful, and our Tentacool evolved, so now we have Tentacruel on the team instead, which is very nice. However, Fiora and Ryuji are both coming up on the level cap. Honestly, Fiora I'm less worried about because, you know, the next gym is a fighting type, so hopefully I won't need it too much. Actually, before I do anything else, I should go to this house over here, because this guy will give me the Eviolite. And that is basically just going to provide a nice level of defense. Oh, also, in between episodes, while I was going back for stuff, I also found the Luck Incense, which I'm actually going to give to Fiora over the Shell Bell. However, I'm going to give the Eviolite to my Golbat, because now, since it isn't, because it's not fully evolved, because Crobat exists, it basically has +1 to both defenses at all times. So, now we're going to get interrupted by Tiano and Trevor. Hey, how's your journey going? Hello. Let's compare our Coastal Kalos Pokedexes and see who's seen more kinds of Pokemon. To put it another way, I'm challenging you to my own kind of Pokemon battle. So you've seen 62 kinds of Pokemon. I lost. How frustrating. Oh, you've seen Kangaskhan too? Oh, just knowing about the same Pokemon as someone else sure can make you happy. I'm not really sure how that works, but okay. Get this, I found some great Pokemon Densas. Oh, yes, I just remembered. The professor told us to go say hello to the Mega Evolution Guru when we reached Shallow City. That's right, he did say that. So, who were we supposed to go say hello to again? A person called the Mega Evolution Guru. Oh, that's right, he did say that. Well, I guess you should go look for him then. Where do you think he is, anyway? I heard that he's in that imposing building deep in the city, the Tower of Mastery. So, let's just leave those two and go on towards the tower, where we will get interrupted again in about 2 seconds. Here we go. Because, hey, check this out. A new dance? Isn't this stone cool? I got it from this person called the Wandering Stone Collector for showing off my dance moves. It might be a Mega Stone. Here, you can have it. I want you to have it because you're such a great trainer and all. I still remember our battle on Route 5. I mean, we will fight Tiano one more time in this game, and it won't be for a while. But there's the Tower of Mastery. So that's the Tower of Mastery? So cool. I mean, it is a kind of cool looking building, not gonna lie. Well, I'll go call Trevor then. You go on ahead, okay? So now, let's head on over towards the tower. I can get an encounter by fishing here, but I'll probably wait until I get one of the better fishing rods to do so. And what is this item going to be? A Salac Berry. I'm probably never going to get... I'm probably never going to get any use out of that, but hey, I have it now. Are there any hidden items here? Oh, there might be something over here. No? Oh, it must be over here, right? Huh. Oh, maybe I need Surf to get to it. Because, that is very clearly... Oh, never mind. An X special attack. I did all that for an X special attack. Okay, let's just quickly check the other side. Nothing? Okay, let's head on into the tower. We'll be coming back here later in the episode, but for now we have to go inside. Which, to be fair, this place looks so cool. Like, I do really like the giant Mega Lucario statue. Like, that is a really cool visual. Now, let's head on into this little room here and get another look at the statue, because, well, it's cool, and also it's kind of the, hey, this is your baseline one. Oh? You must be Branchvin. Sycamore told me you would be coming. I'm called the Mega Evolution Guru. I guess you could say I'm an acquaintance of his. Oh, but that isn't my real name, of course. Now, come here for a moment, won't you? Huh. Only one of you? I thought you gave 5 kids a Pokedex. Isn't there anyone else with you? Well, here's Trevor and Tiano. Who's that you're talking to? People call me the Mega Evolution Guru. I'm Tiano, that's Branch, this is, hi, this is Trevor. Pleased to meet you, Sycamore pupils, but there's still only 3 of you, huh? What's this now? Were you the one who found that intriguing stone? No, it was given to us. What? It was you who found it, right? So basically, if you claim to have found it, it's just you have to go until you say no. Well, who found it doesn't really matter. What's important is that you are honest. If you tell lies, the truth is clouded and eventually lost. At some point, I'll be playing Persona 4. And while we're being honest, that intriguing stone is just an ordinary rock. But hey, it's important that we had it. There sure is a lot of hubbub out there. Does that mean everyone else has arrived? I mean, probably, would stand to reason. So what does Karina have to say? Hey there, so you made it to Shallow City. Lucario's in its Pokeball, but it's really happy to see you. Well, we should go see what's going on too. So let's head on outside, and, well, here's Shauna and Serena as well. Looks like everyone is finally here. Hello. Where have you been? It feels like it's been some time since our whole group has gathered in one place. Yeah, I think it's been since we met up on Route 7. Mr. Mega Evolution Guru, I've been wondering this whole time, who is that over there? This is my granddaughter, Karina. She's the Shallow City gym leader. So, Sycamore's pupils, now that you're all here, I suppose I should explain Mega Evolution to you. I assume you all know about Pokemon evolution. I know. You have your Pokemon battle a lot, and then they grow stronger and evolve. Oh, and there's some Pokemon that evolve with certain items. Some Pokemon evolve through friendship, and others only evolve in certain places. Exactly, and it's likely that Pokemon evolve in a lot of other ways as well, such as trading, which in-world makes very little sense, with the sole exception of Carablast and Shelmet. But Mega Evolution is an evolution that transcends all other evolutions. Indeed, Mega Evolution is a transformation of Pokemon that were thought to be unable to evolve any further. It's a whole new level of power. So in an evolutionary line like Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard, does that mean Charizard would be able to evolve even further? Yep, exactly right. But not all Pokemon have a Mega Evolution. There's a reason why I used the term transformation a moment ago. Mega Evolution differs from evolution because it ends after a certain amount of time. In other words, it's a temporary evolution. What? It evolves but then goes back to what it was before? Yes, Mega Evolution is a special kind of evolution. That said, we still know very little about it. What we know now is that it requires special items, and the most important element is the trust between Pokemon and trainer. Trust. In other words, the bond between trainer and Pokemon. To make Mega Evolution work, you need 2 items, a Mega Stone for the Pokemon, and the Mega Ring, which has a mysterious stone set in it for the trainer. Since Professor Sycamore entrusted each one of you with a Pokedex, I would like to give these items to all of you. I'd like to share them with you, but what? Just come out and say it already. Sorry, but presently I only have 1 Mega Ring. It's a very precious item, and that's why my research isn't getting anywhere. So I want all of you to decide among yourselves which one of you will be the one who challenges the Mega Evolution successor. I'll pass. Pokemon battling isn't really my scene, so Mega Evolution would be way out of my league. Me too. It would really be a cool memory, and it does look interesting, but I want to complete the Pokedex first. If you try to do too much at once, you won't accomplish anything. So that leaves Branch and Serena. Well, trainers don't get much better than you two. I mean, I have 2 badges, they kinda do currently. So, let's battle for it. Whatever the reason, a battle gives us an opportunity to compete and see who Vanderbilt Town's best trainer really is. I mean, they mentioned that Serena's parents were strong trainers. At the current level we're at, I imagine it's probably one of them. Also, I'm gonna lead with... Actually, no, I'm gonna lead with Octo for this fight. Because I know Serena will lead with her Meowstic. It'll be a Meowstic now, I think. Okay, you ready? Yep. I'll master Mega Evolution and set myself apart from other trainers. I will also do it for my Pokemon. We've come so far together, and they never stopped believing in me, their trainer. You and your Pokemon are stronger, I can tell just by looking at you. But I won't lose. No, I'm going to win. I mean, look, I'm just hoping to get out of this fight without any losses. Because, this could be a problem. So, basically, from now on, Serena will always lead with her Meowstic. Also, fun little note, if you're playing as, like, depending on if you're playing as the male or female protagonist, the Meowstic that your rival has will actually change a little bit. Also, this thing, I know it'll have Psybeam or Confusion or something. I have no idea why it went for Disarming Voice there. Like, yeah, I don't even know, like, I don't know why it's doing that. Like, it has a super effective stab move available to it. Oh well, I'm not going to complain, I'm just going to be a little bit confused as to why it would do that. Okay, Octo goes up to level 32. And we don't get a new move, but in comes Absol. Absol could be a little bit of a problem, because Octo isn't exactly the strongest on its physical defense, I don't think. Fortunately, I have Ryuji, my Marowak, who is very good on its physical defense. Quick attack hits for 10, but we get a little bit of chip damage because of a rocky helmet. So now we can just throw out the Bone Meringue and hopefully that won't do a ton. Okay, that was a crit and only did, what, like 29? And Bone Meringue might just finish this thing off, especially with a crit. However, I am now going to have to switch out, because Ryuji is, well, weak to Frogadier, and doesn't have the best special defense to begin with. So, let's actually go out to Furfrou for this. No, I don't want to restore, because I can't use items in battle. Well, I can't use healing items in battle. Held items are totally fair game. So, pretty much the plan here is, unless this does a ton of damage, 98 down to 64, I did 34. Okay, I should be okay. I should be okay here to just land a couple of headbutts and finish this thing off. Honestly, I don't know if I skipped the text. Okay. If it goes for quick attack, I should live. I should still live a quick attack here. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have risked that, but hey, we did it. But yeah, in retrospect, that was a terrible idea and very dangerous. Okay, Ryuji wants to learn Thrash. I don't like the idea of being locked in, so I'm gonna leave that. But hey, we managed to win without any losses. Now, let's go heal our Pokemon before we actually try to challenge the gym. It was so strong. I could feel how powerful the bond between you and your partners is. Losing is frustrating, but you'll definitely be able to Mega Evolve your Pokemon. I'm sure of it. There may be winners and losers in a Pokemon battle, but I really thought you two and your Pokemon were all winners. Mega Evolution's nothing more than one way to make a Pokemon stronger. There are many trainers who bring out the strength of their Pokemon without Mega Evolution. Well then, first you should challenge Karina, the gym leader. Pokemon need a Mega Stone, and Pokemon trainers need the Mega Ring. Well, my mysterious trainer, my Lucario may have taken a shine to you, but now I must test you to see if you're ready to challenge the Mega Evolution's successor. I'll be waiting for you at the gym. Oh, the rest of your friends should come challenge me at the gym too. So, there goes Karina. We'll be seeing her again in probably like 10-15 minutes or so. I'll bet the Professor will be happy if you master Mega Evolution. That's the one way you can show mastery as a trainer. Well, that's what the Professor wanted us to do after all. He said we should aim to be the best trainers we can be and enjoy our journey. Tiano, shall we work to be the best trainers we can be too? Alright then, let's aim for the top. Hope to see you again soon. See ya. Okay, so, pretty soon we're going to be on the way. You don't really need to go through all the trouble of comparing. Every living creature is unique, but still, having someone to compete against and aim for greater heights with is a very fine thing indeed. I think you and Serena are going to compete against each other and get really strong. I'm so glad we're all traveling together. I mean, realistically, we're all traveling, like, at the same time. We aren't traveling together. Because, I mean, technically, you never have in any of the Pokemon games. I guess, in a way, you can. I don't know, maybe you technically are with How a bit in Sun and Moon. But not really, it's just like, hey, you're on the same island at the same time. I mean, it's just like, yeah, you're on your adventure at the same time, but it's not really, you know, that you being on an adventure with them. And I guess in Scarlet and Violet, you can kind of drop in, drop out with other people's game, and kind of play the story at the same time, but that's kind of strange and doesn't really work, because I remember seeing a lot of bugs with that. Are there any hidden items around here? Oh, there's something here. A power belt? Huh, fitting that I found a power item right in front of the fighting type gym. Which one is the power belt? I'm pretty sure it's one of the EV items. It is defense. That could come in handy, actually, if I ever... No, wait. Yeah, reduces speed, but... yeah, okay, increases defense. So if I ever need to EV train something, you know, in a Nuzlocke, which, honestly, I probably wouldn't need to, it's nice to know that I have access to it. So, now we have the Chaleur City Gym, and the entire thing is a roller rink. So let's just quickly talk to this guy. What does he have to say? What's the plan, Hitmonchan? How's the future champ today? This is the fighting type gym of Shallow City. You on your guard? It doesn't matter if you come from ahead or behind around here, just run into all the roller skaters and beat them. That's your ticket. But yeah, Scarlet and Violet kind of had the ability, like, you had the ability to, like, go on an adventure with your friends. But at the same time, it was kind of weird, because, like, it's, like, you being in your friend's game couldn't really impact the story at all. Like, you could be there, physically, but you'd have, like, no real interactions with anything. I don't know. It's an interesting concept, but I don't think it was, done very well. I mean, to be fair, I think it's an interesting concept, but it wasn't done very well. Kind of, sums up a lot of my feelings towards Scarlet and Violet just in general. At some point, I will do a playthrough of Scarlet and Violet, and it will probably be my second playthrough, because I have not touched that game in months. Actually, no, I tell a lie, I did play that game fairly recently. I opened it to get the Mew for, like, when the event was on. Okay, Body Slam, that hits 4. Okay, that's not ideal. However, I've just had an idea. I've just had an amazing idea, actually. I hope this thing doesn't have Bulldoze. I don't think it gets Bulldozed by level up. Storm Throw. Wait, that's a guaranteed crit, isn't it? No? Yes, it is, okay. So, what I'm going to do is just hit him with the Acid Spray, and that'll just shred through his special defense. And Revenge will hit for a decent chunk, I think. Still not great. Honestly, I think I should probably switch out again. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch to... I'll switch to Marowak for this. As it turns out, I maybe don't have quite the... Like, maybe I don't have quite the best luck as I would have hoped for. Maybe I can get lucky and get a flinch? No, we take the Storm Throw. I probably should have just gone for the Boomerang, shouldn't I? Okay, yeah. If nothing else, we can finish off the throw now, and Ryuji should be able to handle whatever the other Pokemon is. However, if it goes up to level 34... if it hits 34 before I get in... Okay, that's a Machoke. If it hits level 34 before I, like, get into the fight with Karina herself, that means I won't be able to use it, which would actually be disastrous for me. Okay, I should be able to take another low sweep, so I should be okay. Go for Boomerang here. Wait, no, that's Seismic Toss! No! They just killed my Marowak. Okay. There goes my Marowak. I guess I might as well just go to Fiora here. Oh, man. Like, I knew that I was probably gonna die at some point, but I was hoping it wouldn't die, you know, that soon. Okay, now let's just move this around. Okay, you know what, Golbat needs to... I'll just keep Golbat where it was, I think. Yeah, I'll just keep Golbat where it was, because if I move it over to the left side, it'll just be flapping its wings all over the screen for, like, the entire time. So, I will just leave that there, and whatever the next thing I add to the team will be, that'll just go into the 3rd place. Unless I lose Octo or Fiora, in which case, well, if I lose Octo or Fiora, it's gonna be a bad time. Well, before I do anything else, I might as well just, commend my, man, I was so happy to have a Marowak as well. I mean, it got me through the Reflection Cave, I can't really complain, but... yeah, I'm not too happy about it. Honestly, I'm gonna pick up this Snubble just as a safety precaution. Actually, I'll also pick up the Nidorina, I think. Mostly because now I'll have 2 kind of safe switch-ins. Like, I'll have 2 safe switch-ins because they resist the attacks. And also, I have potential Poison Point and potential Intimidate. Well, potential Poison Point and guaranteed Intimidate to lower their attack stats. And that may be very helpful for me, because, well, realistically, I might just lose otherwise. I need to be very careful around mostly... I think it's mostly just the Machoke on her team that I need to worry about, though. Because I know that it carries Rock Tomb. I mean, honestly, every Machoke I fight from now on, every Machoke I fight from now on is going to be a personal fight because, well, it just killed my Marowak like 2 minutes ago. You know what, I'll fight her next, because she is right here for me to fight. Also, I love how she... I quite like how she basically just goes, "Who do you think you are, stopping me while I'm skating? It's the gimmick of the gym!" Okay, so, level 31. This thing shouldn't be carrying any, like, really dangerous psychic moves. And also, you know, it's a Meditite, its defenses are kind of paper, so I don't need to worry about that too much. And because of the lower level that Golbat is already at... Yeah, because of the lower level that Golbat is at, I'm less concerned about it actually, you know, going over the level cap. I don't think it actually can. And 10 out of 10, we can actually get some nice hits in. And actually a decent chunk of EXP. So we are now halfway there. We have to beat 2 more trainers. And I don't remember what the second Pokemon one of them has is. I know there's one trainer who has something and a Hariyama. Okay, they have a Sock and a Hariyama. I probably should have assumed that because I already fought someone who had a Throw, and I know that there's someone else who has a Heracross. So hopefully I can get through that without too much hassle. We are already getting outsped, so getting the defense, the speed drop from low sweep doesn't matter all that much. So now we just land a second wing attack. I assume that means that was going for revenge, because that has negative priority. And in comes Hariyama. Hariyama is a bit of an interestingly weird Pokemon to me. Okay, it has Knock Off. Okay, I know Knock Off was more powerful there because, you know, it's Gen 6. That's when they buffed Knock Off to be, like, actually, you know, usable. Okay, it goes for Belly Drum, and that should put it into kill range. Yeah, Wing Attack should kill from here, no doubt. Which, honestly, if it didn't, that Hariyama could have become a problem. And it could have become a problem in a hurry. But hey, that is level 30 for Camazotz. I'm hoping that it won't... Okay, fantastic. I was going to say, I'm hoping that we aren't in, like, evolutionary range. Because, honestly, to be totally honest, I think if Golbat was about to start evolving there, I probably would have actually just left it and kept it as Golbat with the Eviolite. Like, I would have probably kept Golbat with the Eviolite over having the Crobat at this exact moment in time. Now I just need to beat this guy with his Heracross. I remember this guy has Heracross. I don't know why, but I know he has a Heracross. Also, I quite like how his name is Dash and he's a roller skater. That's kind of cool. Okay, so this is our last opponent before the gym leader, so we just hit with one wing attack. Brick Break did next to nothing, so I'll just hit him with the wing attack, one-shot the Heracross, and we can go and challenge the gym leader. And, well, if I beat the gym leader, if I can manage to beat the gym leader, then I get access to, honestly, a good few things. And also, it just kind of hit me. I didn't even bother getting my encounter on the route east of the city. So, hey, that's something I can do later. But hey, now we have the gym leader. Time for Lady Karina's big appearance. I mean, to be fair, that is a really cool way to enter the scene, not gonna lie. Okay, so, honestly, it might be a little bit of a waste. So, actually, that's perfect. Now, it probably wouldn't make all that much of a difference, but sure, I'll use a Carbos, and I'll use a special defense boost on Octo. Honestly, the special defense boost isn't going to make any difference here, because, you know, we're fighting types, but off we go. Ha! I'm just messing around with you. I know, you're rolling in the aisles, right? I already know you're a strong trainer, so let's get this show on the road. So, Gym Leader number 3, Karina of the Shallow City Gym. So, her team consists of Mienfoo, Machoke, and Hawlucha. Hawlucha is the ace of the team. However, the thing I'm worried about is actually going to be the Machoke. 9 damage from Fake Out, we're totally okay. Inner Focus value, we get a little bit of value out of Inner Focus. She's going to heal, so I'm going to switch to Air Cutter. It won't do as much damage unless I crit. Will it crit? It does have high crit chance. Okay, it didn't, but honestly, I can probably just bite my way through here. Actually, that may have been an even better choice, because now I can do a little bit of chip and then probably just knock it out regardless. And that may be just about enough. So we will now land a second Air Cutter and bring down the Mienfoo. And of course, barely lives. Power-up punch hits for 3 damage. But now she's used all of her healing items, so I don't need to worry about that. So basically, her 2 stronger Pokemon are now basically kind of sitting ducks in that regard. However, I can't get complacent here. Machoke comes in, and I know it has Rock Tomb. So for my own safety, I'm going to switch out, predicting the Rock Tomb, go to Snubble, who will have Intimidate to lower its attack stat. And there's the Rock Tomb. We should live this because of the -1. Honestly, still pretty close, not a big fan of that. And now, I don't think it should be able to do all that much to Octo, I don't think. Actually, let's see my defenses here. 52, 48, 52. Okay. Honestly, I think I might just go to Nidorina and try for a poison. Which actually, no, wait. Sorry, now that I mentioned that, that's probably a terrible idea. Like, I mentioned that as it's probably a... like, I thought it would be a good idea, then it immediately hit me, this would be a terrible idea, because I know it has guts. And also, I should probably, okay, yeah, that's nothing. That is no damage. Okay. Power Punch has already brought it up 1. I think I might have to... okay, I'll sack Snubble. I'll sacrifice Snubble to bring its attack stat back down, and hope it doesn't go for another Power Punch. Okay, goes for Leer. So now it'll probably go for a fighting type move. No, wait, it won't, because... honestly, I'm just going to risk it and go out to Tentacruel. Worst case scenario, I end up losing Tentacruel. But on the plus side, even if I do, I have plenty of other pretty strong water types available to me later on in the game. So let's go for Acid Spray to shred through its special defense. So that drops it by 2. We should live a Rock Tomb. 87, that did 23 damage, so I should be safe here. So I can go for another Acid Spray, and that should put it into a kill range for Bubble Beam. And unless this next hit... yeah, unless the next thing crits, we should be okay. Honestly, maybe it would actually be a better decision. It could, in theory, be a better choice if I'd gone for Toxic Spikes, because the whole Lucia would come in and just get instantly poisoned. Okay, Snubble goes up a level, not that... like, they get a couple of levels, but not that makes any difference. But I will teach Bite over Fury Swipes, just on the off chance I ever end up deciding to use this Nidorina. I more than likely won't, but hey, who knows. Okay, so, level 35 Holucha comes in. And this is where we get into a little bit of danger. I think this is going to go for Flying Press. Flying Press is a bizarre and interesting move because it hits on 2 types. Like, oh, that's Hone Claws. Hone Claws could be dangerous. I know this thing gets Limber, so I can't paralyze it. Okay, there's Flying Press, which does nothing. That does nothing. However, even though it's a fighting type move, it hits neutral because it also hits on flying type. And one thing that I will say about Holucha that I probably should have mentioned when I actually caught my shiny one is I like the idea. Like I don't think there's ever been any like confirmation on it, but I like the idea that the regular Holucha that you see in the game, that's like the face of I think they have a Technico. Oh, like. And I like the idea that the shiny one is like the heal version. I think that's a really fun idea. Also, okay, I went... it knocked itself out. I went for Confuse Ray. Assuming it was going to actually land... like, I assumed it was going to break through and just hit me. So... or at least snap out of confusion. But hey, I will happily take a win with no losses. How could it be? Well, we won, so that's good. Oh, I've been defeated. Alaka late. Lady Karina gave a terrible display. This is it. I must give up my title and admit that your strength far exceeds... just kidding, but here's your badge. Boy, you'll be rolling in them soon. So that is Gym Badge number 3 acquired. And our level cap doesn't actually go up all that high. I think it's up to like 35 now. If you've got the Rumble Badge, then you can trade Pokemon up to level 50 with your friends and they'll be ready to roll. They'll love you, alright. and you'll be able to roll over waves using the HM Surf, even outside a battle. And here, why don't you take this TM? I've really been on a roll with it myself. Aqua Tail! Okay, so anything that can learn Power Up Punch can learn Aqua Tail. So that could come in very handy. Look, I do have to apologise. You'll have to make it up to the top of the Tower of Mastery if you want a Mega Ring. I'm sorry for sending you this way and that. I swear, I'm not giving you the run around. You've done great at rolling with the punches, so great I'd like to ask you a favour. Battle me again, won't you? But this time, it won't just be another gym battle. I want a battle between equals as two trainers who can use Mega Evolution. I'll be waiting for you with Lucario at the top of the Tower of Mastery. Okay, so, here, well, for one, you got a really nice little kind of skate down here. And two, this is going to be a little bit of an issue, potentially, because I don't know what I'm going to get. Like, it will be entirely random. It's entirely possible that I just get, like, Mega Charizard X and just kind of steamroll the fight. Or I could get, like, a Mega, or I could get, like, a Mega Aggron and lose. Like, anything could happen here. So, anything could happen here, but it's a fight that you have to win, I think, to move on with the game. So, yeah, I'm just hoping that everything goes okay. And let's just put these into the PC. They actually belong over here. I swear I will fix the PC at some point. Or at least, you know, get everything to where it needs to be. So, we now have our 3 Pokemon. And we are healed up, and let's head back to a Tower of Mastery. And hopefully get through this next thing. I think my level cap went up to 35 now, because since... Yeah, I think Ramos's ace... Yeah, I think the next gym leader's ace is normally 34. I will double check in between episodes, though. Because, obviously, I'm not going to be going over it in this episode. Oh, Karina, I mean the Mega Evolution successor, is waiting for you at the top of the tower. Okay, I mean, that makes perfect sense, because, you know, it's what we were told, like, 10 minutes... Well, not 10 minutes ago, more like 20 seconds ago. But anyway, off we go up to the top of the tower. And you do get to just roller skate up, which is kind of cool. Only those who've been only those who have been approved may climb the Tower of Mastery. Oh, you may pass. So let's ascend the tower and check in these little rooms, because I know that there's a TM here. I don't remember who. Long time ago, a trainer came to this land accompanied by Lucario. They found 2 strange stones. It's said to have led to the world's first Mega Evolution. Also, turns out the Mega Evolution Guru's name is Gherkin, which is certainly a name. Now, do you have the TM? Check it, the Mega Evolution Guru is apparently a descendant of the first trainer to evolve Lucario into its Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution is one of many things Pokemon is capable of. Okay, Pokemon, yeah. I know there's someone in here who gives me a TM, and I think there's only 3 places before you get to the top of the tower, so it must be in here. Is it you? Since you are kind enough to come clear up here, I want to give you this. Stored power. I'm not going to get any use out of that, but hey, we have it now. Now what do you have to say? Okay, Professor Sycamore also came to study Mega Evolution here once, but he decided he didn't have what it takes and quit. So, here we are now at the top of the tower. Which, to be fair, is a really cool little visual for this one bit. It's a shame, because this is the only time you ever get to fight up here. And it's a really cool place. I really love this place. When I'm here with my Pokemon looking at the wide open sky above, all my worries disappear, and I feel like I can do anything. Thanks for coming all the way up here. It was decided that this must be the place where the Mega Ring is handed over. Something about making sure we never forget to set our sights as high as the sky. And here it is, your very own Mega Ring. It's in the shape of a bracelet, so it's super easy to wear. I'm just hoping I get something good as my Mega FLS, because it could be really bad. So we now have the Mega Ring, giving us access to Mega Evolution. I'm going to have severe limits on being able to use it in-game, though. Give your Pokemon the right Mega Stone and try battling with it. Your Pokemon will surely answer the call of the Mega Ring. Lucario? What's wrong? So Lucario wants to fight with us. Lucario? Are you sure? You want to battle alongside that trainer? Apparently so. I don't know what to say. I'm a bit shocked to have some traveling trainers. Sorry, I'm a bit shocked that some traveling trainer seems to have a stronger bond with you than I do. Ha, you must be something special. So what do you say, trainer? Will you and your Lucario battle against me and my Lucario? A Lucario on Lucario battle. It'll be nothing short of riveting. We both have Lucario Night in hand. How about we get this show on the road? Sure, let's do it. I can feel Lucario's passion. Perhaps it's just that it doesn't want to lose to the other Lucario, but it may be that it's just on the same wavelength as you. So, now we get the 1v1. And this is going to be this could be a pain. Ready, Lucario? Let's give it all we've got. So, normally we would get a Lucario here, but instead we get a Houndoom. I think we lose this. Like, I don't think we can win. Oh, never mind, we have Fire Fang. Okay, here's the thing. I think we still lose. I'm pretty sure we still lose because this thing 100% has Bone Rush and Power Earth Punch. I think we still lose. However, because this is like the demonstration battle for it, I'm allowing myself to use Mega Evolution freely for this fight. But now, we can get to see our Mega Evolution, which will be Mega Houndoom. Which, honestly, I'm very happy with, because, honestly, Houndoom is one of my favorite Mega Evolutions. If you ask me my top 5, top 3 are locked in as Absol, Houndoom, and Banette. And I don't really know what the next 2 after that would be. I'm pretty sure Lopunny would be in there, but I don't know where. And, yeah, there was no way we were winning that fight. However, I am not counting that as losing my Pokemon. I'm not counting that as the death of Houndoom. Officially, we don't own it yet. What an explosive battle. I could tell that both Mega Lucario didn't hold anything back. With strong bonds like that, you shouldn't have any trouble triggering your Pokemon's Mega Evolution. I think it would be best if you took that Lucario along with you on your journey. It's quite apparent you two make a truly incredible team. So, Lucario is staring intently at us. Will we take Lucario with us? Yes. Yes, we will. So now we have Houndoom. And again, yes, we lost that fight, but honestly, I don't see a way that we would have won. And I think it's kind of unfair to go like, no, it died outright. Technically, I didn't have it yet, so I'm keeping it. As long as Pokemon and the trainers have the kindness to care for each other and give each other courage, the world will be full of smiles. Fair. So, it may not be the fairest, but I'm keeping the Houndoom, because technically it hadn't joined the team yet. And it should at least have the Houndoom in it, right? Yes, it does. Now, it is also hasty-natured. Okay, could be worse, could be better. Actually, plus speed is pretty nice. And honestly, I will probably, okay, I say I will definitely be adding it to the team officially. And, well, now that I officially own the Houndoom, well, it's gonna be on the team and hopefully will be surviving for a very long time. However, at the same time, I can't use the Mega Evolution very much. I think I'll allow myself maybe one use of the Mega Evolution in the entire game. So let's just heal up one more time and end off today's episode. So today we actually did everything we had to do in Shallow City. We don't actually have to come back here ever again. So I'm going to save and end off today's episode here. So as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And next time we'll be making our way to Cormorine City. I don't know if I've pronounced that correctly. Where we actually will have another rival fight, and probably the next gym as well. So, I'm going to end off today's episode here. Okay, thanks for watching.